Hello everyone. I know it's been a long time since I've done a live movie review. I've just been out of spoons. If you don't know what that means, look it up. Anywho, I went and saw Antlers last night. I have been waiting for this movie. Like, I think a year and a half. It feels like a year and a half, or even 2 years. It was stuck in just pandemic hell, pretty much. It was just pushed back, pushed back. Oh, it's going to be released in May. Oh, it's going to be released in August. Finally, Halloween weekend came, and they're like, we are releasing this. And I was ecstatic. I flat out told my boyfriend, I was like, we are going to go see this. I was like, I don't care if I don't feel good. We're going to go. I actually had to choose between going to a Halloween party or going to that, because like I said, I've been very low on energy and very prone to fatigue and migraine lately, and I can't push myself. I just know this about myself. So luckily my boyfriend's amazing and was like, yes, we will go see Antlers if that is what you want. So we went actually down in Corvallis, Oregon at the AMC there. Their matinees prices are pretty good. They're a little under $9, which not bad for a movie theater. We of course did not get snacks because snacks are very expensive at movie theaters. We just ate beforehand. But anywho, Antlers. It was directed by Scott Cooper. I'm not gonna list the actors, mostly because I'm gonna try and be as vague as possible on this post. It was the glare of the light. I thought I had lipstick on my teeth. Anywho, I'm gonna be a little vague. If I do slip up and reveal something, I'm very sorry. If you don't want to know anything about this movie, I only watched one trailer for this movie. And even though they kept releasing different trailers, different cuts, I would never seek them out. I wanted to go in as blind as possible. I know this is based off of a novel called, I think it's called The Quiet Boy, or something to that effect. And Del Toro produced it. You know me and Del Toro, I love him. And he also helped design the creature, which again, I'm gonna try and be vague, guys, but again, if you want to go in absolutely blind, please do. Because it's wonderful. From the start, there is just tense atmosphere. And see it in a theater, all horror movies are different in a theater because it's dark, you got the surround sound around you, which did make me jump a few times. Loud noises will make me jump. I think that's a very human thing. The atmosphere of this movie was beautiful. It is set in Oregon, but it is filmed in Canada. You can tell if you live in Oregon or Washington. It looks like northern Washington, southern, like Ontario mountains. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. All the scenery is beautiful in a very like kind of tragic way. It's hard to describe. You'd have to watch it. But the framing of this movie, oh, the cinematography was superb. There were so many shots where I was looking in the background. Even though it's not a paranormal movie, I've just become, oh, I'm sorry, I have cats. Anywho, I've just become very used to looking in the background of things. Because what directors will sometimes do and cinematographers will do what's called like an open frame. And, you know, the main thing is happening here, but there's all this empty space. And so we as humans try and fill in that empty space. So we're watching continuously. And they do a good job of that, like misleading you, which I love. Because there was one point I was expecting one thing and the other thing happened and it made me jump because I was like, it's gonna do this. It's gonna do this. And it didn't, which I love. I don't like predicting movies, but if I can predict your movie to a T, you're doing something wrong. Or you're just making a low-budget movie. I'm not dissing low-budget movies. I love them. Anywho, with this movie, I was also worried because there is, you know, the main character, well, one of the main characters is a little boy, about the age of 11 or 12. And I have nothing against child actors. I think child actors are wonderful, but sometimes they can let down scripts because they're just not ready. And it's hard to direct children sometimes. But this little boy, oh my gosh, if he continues with these acting chops, he's going to get cast in a lot of movies. And I hope he does get into other things. Or as a child actor, if he takes time off for him, awesome. I do promote that. Mental health. Anywho, the creature design of this movie, it strikes a beautiful silhouette. It's gorgeous. It's a lot of practical effect too. I was actually amazed because there were some scenes where I was like, that looks practical. Like, yeah, it's touched up with CGI, of course, because most puppeteering you need to, because you don't want to see strings or hands or anything like that. But this movie, oh, it's atmospheric. There were times though, okay, I might get into a spoiler, so skip forward if you want. I have worked with children. I have worked in the foster care system. I have worked as an advocate for children. In this movie, if you have done that, you will be tearing out your hair. Because these people are just so lax. Except the main girl, Carrie Russell's is her name. Like, she is striving to help this child. And, like, the principal's just like, meh. Like, I know I made my boyfriend chuckle because a few times I was, like, holding my hands up. Like, are you serious? Like, you are a mandatory reporter. You should be calling CPS, right? Meow. And sorry, I did the meow thing. Anyhow. But this movie, when we got out of it, I just kept saying, wow, that was amazing. Like, I think I said it like 5 times to the annoyance of my boyfriend. But it was. I was worried it would let me down so much because of the development hell it went through. Well, not development, but the airing. You know, I was like, oh no, it might not be as good as I thought it was gonna be. But no, it succeeded. It was fairly original. I know it's based off of a short story, but still, like, so many horror movies are cut and paste nowadays. It's getting annoying. That or they're just remakes. Sorry. This is Jasmine. Say hi, Jasmine. Anywho, sorry, she wanted love. I've been gone all weekend. Anywho, but I was really worried that this was going to be a letdown. And I was like, what happens if it is? And I was preparing myself for that. And I didn't have to. This is not a movie for everyone. Some people will find it boring. Which I understand, but at the same time, I love atmospheric movies. Like Midsommar, Hereditary are some of the newer ones. The Witch. I like a good slow burn. This movie doesn't let up on atmosphere, which I love. From start to end, you're gripped. If it's the movie for you, of course. I totally understand if you're not. Also, I'm actually very happy that I only watched one trailer because there was stuff where I was like, oh my gosh. This isn't what I was expecting. And if this is my only spoiler, it's not even really a spoiler, I am just letting people know, yeah, there are some gory bits. They show blood and intestines. If you don't like watching children in crisis, don't watch this. Your little heart won't take it if you can't handle stuff that happens to kids. I will let you know that. I feel like that's not too much of a spoiler because there is a child main actor, but again, I don't want to spoil this twist that had me on the edge of the seat because it was good. I would give this a 9 out of 10 easily. It was good. I'm gonna keep saying that. It was good. Anyhow, but make up your own mind. Go see it. Please do support movies right now coming out if you can. If you are vaccinated, if you are not immunocompromised or anything like that, and you're not sick, of course, you know, if you're not running a fever or something, go to the movies if you can. Make a get date night. They're doing very good on limiting ticket sales and also keeping people apart. And, you know, we had no issues. Like, I think it was me, my boyfriend, and two groups of 4 in there. And that was it. Mind you, we went at a 4:40 matinee yesterday, which was Saturday. And it was so good. But anyhow. So if you can, help these movies. Especially horror movies, they don't get enough love. I feel there's really something special with this movie. But again, make up your own minds. Happy Halloween. Meow. I hope you all have a safe and terrific Halloween if you are doing anything, or even if you're just curling up on the couch watching something spooky. You know, I hope kids are out trick-or-treating. I did buy candy. Cross my fingers, I have some kids, or I'm eating all this candy. But anywho, I really hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween, Samhain, or I'm sorry, Samhain, and I think it's Beltane too. You can correct me on that. My friend Kat probably will. Anywho, have a wonderful time. I will try and make more movie reviews. I am starting up a new job. I say that a lot. But hopefully this week I'll have some spoons to spare. And I will finally get around to reviewing 13 Ghosts. Anywho, have a wonderful Halloween. And stay spooky.